Can-Do Trekking for Trash, proudly sponsored by Nampak Bevcan, Nampak De Food and Collect a Can, in support of a cleaner, greener South Africa.
In October 2012, eco-warriors Michael Baretta and Camilla set off on a trek around the coast of South Africa. Their goal? Educating communities, creating awareness about the litter problem in our country, and highlighting the importance of recycling.
For Michael and I, we were passionate South Africans and we were getting sick and tired of seeing litter going unnoticed, and we wanted to make a difference in our environment and keep it cleaner, and so we chose this and we did this. And I think if instead of being armchair activists and sitting on your couch moaning about what's wrong with the world, just pick something and do something.
So to create longevity from what we're doing, we've partnered with Nampak De Food, Nampak Bevcan and Collect a Can to identify some really cool organizations that are doing some really amazing things. And we're giving the public the opportunity to donate and help those organizations make a success of what we do. Because without your help, unfortunately, these kind of things can't happen.
The best place to start when it comes to changing attitudes towards litter and recycling is at grassroots level, and there are a number of organizations that reinforce the environmental messages that are taught in the school curriculum. Money raised by the Can-Do Trekking for Trash initiative will go towards funding these types of organizations. Two such projects include the Walter Sisulu Environmental Centre in Pretoria and the Delta Environmental Centre in Johannesburg.
The curriculum has a very strong environmental focus. So that gives us a very good background against which to plan our programs. And obviously we look at key issues such as water management, water conservation, water pollution, waste minimization and waste management with a focus on pollution and recycling, because those are very strong concepts that are in the curriculum and we obviously need to address those. We look at energy efficiency, energy use, energy conservation, biodiversity, climate change, lifestyle choices, sustainable living, and really we are guided by the curriculum and we slot in with what teachers are dealing with in schools.
Through interactive displays and hands-on activities, visitors to these centres are able to better understand and put into play the environmentally responsible practices that they learn about. In this way, it's hoped that they will take the lessons back to their communities and pass on the knowledge and practices that they've learned.
Basically, it's environmental education, and it is basically to motivate and to inspire the young people of Mamelodi to take care of their environment and to know that they should be custodians and look after their living heritage and preserve it also for future.
Both the Delta and Walter Sisulu Environmental Centres are also involved in various community projects which promote sustainable living. In this way, they're able to create practical, living examples of the lessons that they teach.
The community garden, we have people from the community and they each have their plot. And they work in their plot and they can plant. And along the way, we have taught them a little bit about sustainable ways of growing food, not using pesticides, fertilizers and the like, making compost. And then also we help them with an irrigation system so that they can water their plants here. So they are going on their own and they are growing their own food, and most of the time it's a self-sustainable project.
We've got schools that are establishing nurseries to germinate and to then sell plants, indigenous plants, to encourage the local community to plant. Food gardening projects are very popular in schools to supplement school feeding schemes, to provide fresh produce to local groups. And we're encouraging educators to take those sort of practical projects on board. And when they're teaching about the subject of food gardening or recycling or waste management, they've got real examples in the school grounds to show and to get the learners to actually contribute to those programs. And in that way, one is encouraging a more sustainable lifestyle.
Other projects that will benefit from the funds raised by Can-Do Trekking for Trash are community-based recycling projects. It's all very well encouraging people to separate their recyclable waste, but they then need to have a place to take it and know that it will be dealt with in the correct manner. The Itsoseng Women's Project in Orange Farm is one such organisation, collecting waste to generate income for the people who work at the centre, as well as helping to fund and run a small community creche.
We get the waste from the shopping complex, the malls. We get the waste from the community, and there are people, the reclaimers, who are collecting from the community. They are also bringing those things. So people who are benefiting from the project are not the people who are working on a daily basis here. Even the community at large, they are also benefiting because of why? Whatever thing they bring it from the project, they are getting paid immediately. And then they go back home and buy food for it.
By collecting and sorting recyclable waste, Itsoseng not only offers a source of informal income to the community, but employ a number of people who work at the centre full-time. The benefit is also twofold in that the community is embracing the idea of recycling and the amount of litter in the area is noticeably reduced.
Most of the people around the community now, they are reclaimers. They are collecting the waste and they see the importance of the waste. They know now, if I collect, I have to take them somewhere and I will get something out of that. So you can't see the waste around the community just lying, because whatever thing that is lying down, they see the money there, you know.
It's clear that there is an interest in educating communities and working towards a cleaner, greener South Africa. But at the end of the day, many of the people and organizations doing this great work depend entirely on the generosity of the public for funding. Through the Can Do Trekking for Trash initiative, you too can help to support these causes. For more information on the trek, find them on Facebook, and to make a donation to the cause, visit their website at trekkingfortrash.co.za. Click on the Donate tab and follow the instructions. Nampak, BevCan and Collector Can have started the ball rolling with a generous donation and are challenging other corporates to put their money where their mouths are and start supporting the green movement.
Can Do Trekking for Trash, proudly sponsored by Nampak BevCan, Nampak De Food and Collector Can, in support of a cleaner, greener South Africa.
At Collector Can, we've been collecting cans for recycling for over 19 years. We've been doing the right thing for our environment long before it was cool to be green. We collect all cans, from beverage cans to food cans, paint cans and even aerosol cans. We do this because all cans are 100% recyclable. We've recovered an estimated 12 billion cans to date for a greener South Africa. Collectively, we can do more.